What's happening? I had a question about how much green slime I use when I'm rebuilding my touring car shocks, so I'm going to give you a little video here. I put a little bit on, just on each side of the cavity here, and then rub it in a little bit, turn the shaft, it moves it around a bit, just a little bit there, just 2 little dots. I put the O-ring in. I put just a bit more green slime on top of the O-ring to get a seal on top, about half as much as the other side, as on the bottom. Take a little plastic spacer, set it on, and you put your cap on, and that's it for the bottom of the shock. Make sure everything's free, the O-ring's not too tight or anything like that. Works good. These are from the rear of my ARC R11, so I'm made a note before I took them apart. From the cap to the bottom of the eyelet is 9.25 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is screw these back together and measure that. Make sure I get it right back where it was. I was happy with it at that length. ARC measures it overall length. I find this a little bit easier to measure, so I measure it this way. Just take your calipers and right there, 9.3. So just a little bit of a turn on that, and we should be quite a ways there. 9.26. So and that should get us there at 9.25. Yep. So that's that. Building a zero rebound shock, what I do is I push the piston up about 3/4 away, about like that, and I fill it, and I pull the piston down as I fill it with oil. Get it about 3/4 away full, and I cycle the piston a few times to get the little bit of air that's in there out. Turn it around a little bit, make sure it's all out. Comes out in pretty big bubbles. There's a few little bubbles in there. Give them a minute, they go away. More bubbles in there. So I fill it just to the top. Take my bladder, membrane, whatever you choose to call it. What I do is I push the piston up about 3/4 of the way again, and I put this on the side towards myself, inside the top of the and I roll it back. Hope you can see that. I roll it back, push this all the way up till it's touching the bottom, so there's no gap, and I roll it. You see the oil squishing out, and I let it go. Roll it right down. Now it's in there. There's no gaps. It's sitting flat. No pressure on it. Take the cap, or the insert, put it on. Threaded cap. Hold the top. Tighten that up. And cycle it a few times. That's a dead shock. Every time. No matter what your oil is. Hard bladder, soft bladder, does not matter. Dead shock. Every time. I just did this one. Dead shock. Each and every time you get dead shocks. So I hope that helps you out. Answers any questions you might have.